ladies, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back with another video. It's finally spring in Toronto and I feel like myself again. We have all positive energy and I want to take that and send it all your way so you guys catch it and live your best lives. In this video in particular, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to stick to an exercise routine if you have ADHD. I know that people who have ADHD like me struggle with sticking to routines long term, but I've done it, I've hacked it, and I wanted to share some of the best tips that help me stick with an exercise routine, from going from someone who didn't work out at all to someone who exercises regularly and everyone knows at the gym. How did this happen? How did this process happen? And trust me, it didn't happen overnight. Whether you are trying to lose weight or you're just simply interested in sticking to an exercise routine, this video is for you. So don't go anywhere, grab your pen and paper and stay tuned, coming right up.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go! By the way, if you guys are new here, my name is Seti. I've lost about 50 pounds over the past few years and I've been able to keep it off successfully. I'm so passionate about weight loss and nutrition and I wanted to share all of my knowledge and experience with you guys in this channel. So if that is something you're into, please make sure you like this video, go comment down below and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video from me. Thank you so much and let's get on with the video. There are a few facts that is very much true about people who have ADHD and have been diagnosed with it, and we can actually use these facts to our benefits. It doesn't have to bring us down. It doesn't have to stop us from reaching our dreams or losing weight, for example, as we're talking about in this video. And I wanted to touch on these facts. Fact number one is that we have a higher concentration of dopamine transmitters. The job of these dopamine transmitters is to remove all of the dopamine from our system once it's done its job. But because we have such a high concentration of it, they remove dopamine from our system so quickly, even before they're able to have their effect on us. So that's why we lack dopamine. Some of you may be a little younger, so you might not know what dopamine is. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is responsible for reward, movement, motivation, and a lot of other things in your body. Dopamine is mostly released and peaks in anticipation of doing your favorite activity. For example, if you're about to have a piece of cake, you're just so excited, and that is the exact reason you can get addicted to that feeling. And also, that is the exact same reason that we with ADHD act on impulse. As I explained before, us with ADHD lack dopamine, so we will put ourselves into situations that we anticipate that reward. For example, a person like me who gained 70 pounds, 4 or 5 years ago, I kept putting myself into positions of having food, going to parties, going to bars, restaurants, meeting friends. I just did a lot of activities that put myself into situations that would make me want to eat more, and that made me really happy. Fact number two, and I touched upon it a little earlier, is that we are impulsive. We take action very fast. It makes us really great entrepreneurs, and I talked about that in this video over here, you guys, if you wanted to watch it later, and how to actually use your ADHD to your superpower. Impulsivity can be bad if you are addicted to food. Impulsivity can be good if you're an entrepreneur, but it may not be working for you in other different aspects of your life. And I wanted to give you a quick example on what I mean by that. I'm an impulsive person as well because I have ADHD, and I really get excited on opening and starting new projects, starting a YouTube channel, starting Instagram. I get so excited and I get into it really well. I learn it and I'm good at it, and all of a sudden I lack motivation. And there's actually been research that's been done on people with ADHD is that they can't really keep that motivation. Now, there may be a lot of other people who don't have ADHD and have the same problem, but in us it's actually been proven. They've actually observed it in different people. We are very impulsive. We like starting new projects, but sticking to it is not our forte. So how can we use these two facts that I just mentioned right now, which seems and sounds like that is working against us, to our advantage and create an exercise routine and finally lose weight? The first thing, and it's kind of an aha moment for people with ADHD, is that if you can easily get addicted to something, like for myself, addicted to food or sweets and things like that, and let me know in the comments if you're dealing with addiction and something that you struggle with. Let me know. You can open up in the comments and we can start conversations. If that's something that we struggle with, isn't that also something we can use to our benefit? Like, for example, can I get addicted to exercising? Yes, you can. The only trick to that is that you have to make sure you like it. You need that dopamine release. So you can't really force yourself into exercising, and I'm going to explain and get deeper into this point throughout the whole video, but you have to make sure there's something that you really like doing, and that's when you can actually get addicted to it. Like for example, right now, if I don't work out for 2 days, I will literally die. I worked out throughout the pandemic every single day. I worked out every single day at the gym when they open. Like I haven't missed gym for over 2 days in the past 4 years. So I can tell you, I'm fully addicted to working out. And the way I've done it is that I want to explain to you guys in this video, so you can use the same tips and tricks, and you can establish an exercise routine and become the healthiest and the best versions of yourselves. So the first thing you want to maybe consider doing is to start picking an exercise that you really do enjoy. It doesn't have to be hard. I feel like everybody who wants to start a new workout program, they get these crazy programs that are so hard to follow, or they're gonna start doing something crazy and new. What do you enjoy doing? It could be walking, it could be running, it could be just yoga, Pilates. I started with Zumba because it was just so much fun and I could do it in my room. So anything that is easy for you, you could start with that. Don't worry about setting big goals. Don't worry about just becoming an athlete overnight. Just pick something that is very simple and you really enjoy doing. Any kind of exercise that you're doing, make sure your heart rate is between 130 to 150 at least. If you're staying around 110, you might not be burning as much calories as you want for the time that you're putting in. It's fine. It's a slow-paced cardio. You could start with that. But if you wanted to start seeing results, you have to be able to push yourself. You have to be sweating a little bit. You have to be tired at the end of it. Also want to make sure you pay attention to your diet. If you want to start exercising and start dieting, maybe download my program. It's something that I personally got started with. I hope it helps you guys as well. It's for free. You could just click on the link in my description below. It will open up a page. All you have to do is to put in your email and I will send you the program. The second thing I want you to pay attention to is to start small. And I know I told you to start with something you like and it's basic and simple, but also start small. Don't go from somebody who hasn't worked out in a year to somebody who wants and aims to start working out every single day from tomorrow. Athletes don't work out every single day, and even if they do, they are taking care of themselves. They're getting massages, they're getting therapy, they're going to sauna. You can't just be expecting your body to go through this big of a change without taking care of it and learning how to take care of it. This takes a lot of time and a long time for you guys to get there. So I suggest you start from once a week or twice a week, and once you're comfortable with that, after 2 or 3 months, you can move yourself up a little bit. Maybe switch to working out 3 times a week or more as you go on. But don't go from all of a sudden not working out to becoming an athlete overnight, because that's just going to frustrate you, because after a few weeks you're going to feel tired, you don't know what to do with yourself, you feel like you're weak, you feel very hungry. All of these things are going to just attack you one day and you're going to just lose motivation and stop doing everything. And trust me, how many times have you gone through that cycles? I have gone through that many times until I learned my lesson, until somebody actually told me, Seppi, take it slow. You know, you don't have to go to the gym every single day and sweat your butt off. Just go 3 times a week. Once you're comfortable with that habit and you know how to take care of yourself, you know how your body is, reacting to everything that you're doing, then you can push yourself up a little bit more, right? Do you guys agree? So I hope this is really helpful. If you are finding these tips helpful, make sure you drop a like and a comment down below. Number 3, and this is specific to people who have ADHD, they are very easily distracted. If you're at the gym, there's somebody who's just gonna come talk to you and have a conversation. You might just lose your whole focus and you just forget about working out, and all of a sudden now you find yourself wanting to go home. So this is something that you have to avoid. If you want to limit distractions, wearing headphones and maybe just talking to people before you start working out and after, and also make sure you're listening to music so you're focused throughout the whole session. Some of the other things that could help you is to follow a video or maybe hire a trainer at some point to help you stay focused on your workout. Make sure you don't get distracted. Make sure you don't take any phone calls, you don't text, you don't go on social media while you're working out. All of these things are going to get you distracted and you're just going to lose a train of your thought and motivation in the long run. So the next thing I wanted to discuss here, and it's very worth mentioning, is how to use our impulsivity to help us stay motivated for a longer period of time and not just for the beginning. We are impulsive and we like starting new projects. So how can we actually implement that in our exercise routines? By trying different types of exercises. You can't just stick to a routine of doing the same thing in the same program every single day, day in and day out. You have have to be able to change things up. For myself, I sometimes take HIIT classes, I do yoga classes, I do HIIT videos, I do bodybuilding, I do cardio, I do abs. So different types of exercise activate different types of hormones in your body and makes you feel all sorts of different things, and it's very exciting for people with ADHD. So the key to staying consistent and keeping your motivation is to change these up. Maybe do HIIT for a couple of months and then do bodybuilding types for a couple of months, and just switch it up and make it fun and exciting. And trust me, it really does help. That's how I stay focused and motivated for long periods of time. I also used to have a specific body composition goals. So for example, for a whole year, I focused on my glutes, and that just really got me excited. I had to study a lot. I watched a lot of videos to learn how to do that and be able to achieve that goal. And once you achieve it, then you just feel really happy and excited, and you move on to the next goal. For example, my next goal were my shoulders and my upper body, and that also kept me excited for a while. So that's what I'm saying. Just keep switching, keep setting different goals, and make it happy and exciting. It's a very fun thing to do, and honestly, if you create that habit, there's nothing that will replace it in your life. Now, I just said habits. How do we make exercising a habit? What is a habit? A habit is something you do without thinking. For example, a lot of us like to brush our teeth at nighttime. We don't even think about it. It's just a routine. We've just been doing it so many times that it's just a habit. Or maybe drinking coffee in the morning. So you just walk yourself into the kitchen. You just find yourself making coffee without even thinking about it. Exercising should become a habit. There are all sorts of BS online that says, oh, if you stick to something for 21 days, for 3 months, for 6 months, it will become a habit. Not quite. There's a lot that goes into building a habit. So I don't know if you guys have read the book Atomic Habit by James Clear. I've made 2 videos that reviews this book, and I talk about how we can apply that to weight loss specifically. If you guys haven't watched those, make sure you click on them. They will be in the description below. But it's just the whole science that goes into creating habits. It's not just about sticking with things. James Clear talked about how you have to start small, which we already talked about in this video. The second thing you could actually use to do habit stacking, which is basically attaching and sticking the habit that you want to create to something that you already do every single day. For example, I have my lemon drink in the morning every single day. That's just been my routine for years and years. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to put on my gym clothes as soon as I had that. So I'm going to stick them together. I'm going to habit stack, so it's just kind of become automatic after that. But the key here is to stay consistent. Without consistency, there's no habit created. You're never going to achieve anything. You have to create this ego. When you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. You have to set a goal and make sure you achieve it. You have to make sure you wake up early in the mornings. If you wake up after the sun is up, you're not going to have enough energy. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to have big goals. You're not going to have enough energy to do anything throughout the day. So that should be your number 1 goal. Work on that. Have your lemon water. Put on your workout clothes, once or twice a week, and start from there. And I'm gonna promise you that everything's just gonna automatically fall into place. So to sum everything up for you guys, make sure you pick an easy exercise. Make sure you stick with it and you're consistent. Make sure you start small. You don't go from not working out at all to all of a sudden working out every single day. Remember to limit your distractions while you're working out and try different exercises and new classes every couple of months. I hope this video was very helpful. If it was, please make sure you drop a like, a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video from me. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing every single day. I have reached 1,000 subscribers, and that was a huge milestone for me. I never thought I'd be here. So thanks to every single one of you guys. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying my videos. It really makes me happy. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.